Hi friends, wanted to do a quick video today just to encourage you on this journey. Now, you've taken the class, or maybe you're still in the process of taking the class. You're feeling overwhelmed with all the material. Yes, it is a lot of information, a lot of new information, and that's why it just feels like a lot. But as you go through your study work, if you're in a classroom setting, when you listen to the instructor, go back and read the book again. All right, so don't read ahead. Just wait. Once you get to class, your instructor goes over everything. Then you go back and you review what the instructor said. Then it's going to help you. All right. And then after you're done with that, make sure that you're completing the chapter quizzes, because that will help reinforce what you've learned. And then you can proceed from there. Another thing to keep in mind is you're learning new information. It's not hard information, it's new. So you have to learn through repetition. So think about someone who's learning how to walk, a baby learning how to walk. The baby will fall, the baby will get up and keep practicing until it becomes normal. So right now, you don't have to think about walking just in general, right? Although there are people who have to do that, but just using that as a general example. You don't have to think about it if you are able to walk. And that's the same with the material. So the more you do it, the more it becomes a part of you, and then you're able to retain it more. So repetition is what's going to help. Use different methods to study. So hopefully you've looked at some of my videos that I have. Keep doing that. Your school may have other videos, other tools that you can use. Do those. Do quizzes, and then use the quiz to study. And what I mean by that is, don't just answer the quiz and move on and be like, oh, I got 60, then you move on. No, go back to the quiz and look at every question again. Why is this correct? Why is this wrong? That way you're studying the material again. Because on the exam, you're not going to get the same questions, but the things that you learn as you do the questions will help you when you see future questions. Okay? So if you learn from one question that, for example, a fixture is personal that becomes real property, then when you see it in a different question, you know what it is. Okay? So that's one other way to combat this. So study through use different methods to study. Don't just read. Do questions, listen. If you're taking an online class, for example, where you have to read the text on the screen, some browsers are able to read the text to you. There is a Chrome extension that you can get to do that. If you use Microsoft, the Microsoft internet browser can actually read the text to you as well. So maybe your eyes are tired from constantly looking at the screen. Let the computer read the text to you. That's another way to study. So use different methods. Also, writing helps a lot. When you're writing, your brain is processing the information again, and then your hands are doing the physical work. So it's going to help you with retention. So read, listen, let someone talk to you, watch a video, do practice quizzes, write what you're learning, and those different methods will help you as you study. And then finally, it may make sense for you to get help. Seek out other people who are going through the same process as you. Maybe you guys can get together and study as a group. All right. You may not be one who really enjoys group studying, but it may be beneficial to you. But choose wisely, because you don't want to choose people who are going to get together and then it just becomes a party. You want to choose people who are getting together to actually get the work done. So you're going to look for people who are like-minded like you, who actually want to succeed and pass the first time, so that you guys can hold yourselves accountable and get the job done. Okay? Again, one of the reasons I created this channel is because I want you to believe that you can pass the exam the first time, but you have to do the work. All right? There is work to be done, but it is doable. So I want you to be thinking in your brain, I can pass this the first time, but not just thinking about it, right? You also have to do the work. So put in the effort, study like crazy. It's a standardized test. So you have to know the material. and you also need to be able to apply that material in different scenarios. So you need to know it, you need to be able to apply that concept. And so it's essential that you study and actually be able to explain things to other people. And that's when you know you've really understood the concept. Okay? So don't want to make this video too lengthy, but I just wanted to encourage you. You can do this. It's going to be work, but it's so worth it at the end. You can pass the first time. It's possible if you do the work. And don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Do the work. You pass one time, you get to enjoy the rest of your life, essentially, because you don't have to do this exam again. Okay? So if you haven't already, join the Facebook group, ask questions in there. Also, download the exam planner that I talked about. It's free right now, so go ahead and get it and use that to help you plan out your studying, because you have to have a plan for an exam like this so that you can take it and pass it the first time. So I hope this video was helpful to you. Thank you again for watching. If you haven't already, please do subscribe to this channel, join the Facebook group, get the planner, and I will see you in the next video.